Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, perfect. We're perfect.
Playing it.
It's still playing it?
Cody getting things done.
Is Cody saying it's still playing it?
Did that work?
Oh, Cody is so behind.
No. I think he saw the intro and we didn't. We're good. I think we're here.
I saw it. I saw the intro.
The whole thing?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Just
Yeah.
so we can get the. Okay, so I got the controls. This is super scary, guys. Everybody, hang on, buckle up. So, Jason didn't make it tonight. But
so let me tell you all a story about the last time Cody was in control of stuff. So we were playing Grand Theft Auto, and there was this crazy mission, and we do the entire mission. It takes like an entire hour to do it. It was so hard, so difficult. We get on the airplane. We're flying out of there. The only thing that we have to do, Cody has to land the plane, which he did. He did land it without the landing gear down, and it immediately caught on fire and blew up and killed us all.
Were you confused?
And the funny part is, I had done the landing like 20 times flawlessly. We just ran out of time. The one time that we were within the time, I forgot the landing gear.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you guys are new, we are Thin Line Defense. You are here. This is Thin Line Defense Live.
That's
coming
how
to
long
you live
it takes
on
us.
YouTube.
Rumble.
What's up?
That comment, it said bets on how
Rumble.
long it takes us to go to Discord.
Facebook.
How do you, Cody? That's the annoying part is you got to like manage the comments also because I can't click on them. Yeah.
Yep.
Better late than never. We were initializing for a long
I got to do the
time.
comments too.
Well, yeah. You have all the control.
Yep. So no, Jason's not on vacation. I don't know. Go ahead.
So Cody, just remember when we're reading these, make sure to read the person's name and what they say, just in case people are listening on the podcast, they can know what the comments are.
Hey, but I want you to know, Walsh, that at least I got us this far. When you were in control, this whole thing had already blown up.
It had already gone downhill.
I'm just waiting for Joe to say, like, wait for him to go, I can't hear anything. Like, find the push to talk button. Like, I don't know.
So Williams Ragsdale said he's just here for the deck intro. I know you may have not been able to see it for that long because it was initializing for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, we
might have got a little peek at it.
Yeah, we watched it for a long time. And so the sad news is Cody's seen it, but there's a new deck. That old deck isn't there anymore. That one fell apart.
It's a nice deck.
Yeah, it's super nice.
Those decks are expensive.
Oh,
they're expensive.
Stupid expensive. I did a composite. Yeah. So I didn't want to deal with it anymore.
Oh, that's like 30, dude. That's like 30. Yeah.
Dumb expensive.
So Joe, Tactical Jawa and Michael Farley, they got some wizards out there for you.
Yeah, I'm already through almost the entire one.
If you're new to the game, anytime someone puts a wizard out there, we take a drink of your choice. It could be water, or it can be an adult beverage, or coffee, as in Walsh is always drinking coffee.
Mm-hmm.
So that's our game if you want to play along.
Hey, I did have some exciting news.
Also,
go ahead.
If you're new, we do this every Thursday at 8:30 Central Time. We haven't missed a day except for we almost missed that one day when Walsh was in charge. But we switched it over. We were able to still talk to everybody, and we got in for like 10 minutes. So technically we had a live, and we're counting it. So.
Yeah, it was great.
So go ahead.
Probably
what
the
were you saying, Walsh?
I was going to say I had some exciting news. And Joe, I think you're right. I think Cody is very slightly delayed, probably because he's running it.
Yeah.
Some good news. The wife did feel bad for everyone's shirts and hats that had not got sent out. So she took it upon herself to send those out today. 3 of the 4 got sent out. There was one of the addresses that was screwy. I reached out to one of the viewers. Exciting news. The wife took over and sent everybody their stuff.
Yeah, because if you were waiting on Walsh to do it, you'd still be waiting.
Like, what do I got to do today? Like, anything else?
How do I know? I still don't have boots. That's how I know that.
Oh. Speaking of, I never talked to you about this. We'll
Joe,
get to the
dude.
Yeah, go ahead, Cody. How far behind is
I
he?
was gonna say, Joe, the dude has a good idea. He said tonight's Wheel of Fortune giveaway should be whatever Joe was fiddling with during the live.
My fingernails. Look,
Yeah,
you're
give
gonna
those
get
away. Yeah,
fingernail clippings.
it's like a
Dang it!
pile of them.
I'm glad he warned me, dude. Let me put away all the expensive stuff.
Joe, there was a rep who reached out to us from Rocky that asked
Oh,
us.
really?
Yeah, asked us if we wanted. It was like, I have to go find that email Jason sent to me. I never got back to him, and it was like, hey, we'd like to do we do apparel and footwear, and it was like mud boots, like the normal like crappy Walmart rain boots, and then
Yeah.
it was like all these crappy mud boot brands, and then it was like Rocky boots. I was like, oh, like
Okay. Because I reached out
lifetime
to
supply.
Rocky back in the day, and they're like, we don't have any boots to spare.
I remember that, and we're like,
You remember that?
yeah, and then you like just bought some, and you're like, well, I have
Yeah.
these. I bought these just fine at the
Yeah.
store.
LA Police Gear even sent me a set.
Oh, that's right, they did. Yeah, so I think it was another one of those guys that like the affiliate. There was some guy who sells a bunch of
Yeah,
these.
they're subcontracted out. Hey, I'll take S2Vs any day of the week.
Yeah.
Jason.
So Tactical Jaw was saying this never happened on SteamYard. Probably we were talking
True.
about that, Joe and I, before we went on. So
True.
I wonder if Cody's lagging just because he's running the whole thing. I don't know. You definitely
Man,
have
he
a
probably
bad
still
is
have
my
crap
lag?
internet.
yeah.
About 3 seconds.
Yeah, you run a couple seconds behind us.
Okay, let's try this. Cody, say now whenever you hear it right after now. Down 1, down 2, down 3.
Now.
4.
Yeah, like
4 seconds.
The viewers are gonna be like, "Oh, it's way more than that," because then they hear like Joe's response, like, "Dude, that's way longer." You're kind of pixely too. I don't know what's going on. I don't.
Sorry.
Whatever. Yeah, no, it's
How's
fine.
the internet?
It's just the funniest that Cody is like, I swear to you, 1 mile from me, and I have like fiber and crazy internet and everything, and he has like whatever is he has like up to the road, then it's like a can and a string for the last 100 feet. It's like, sorry, we can't get to you, man. Like, bro, it's literally you could high five me from there. I'm trying to catch up on some of these comments. Oh,
So
Sam.
Samuel saying,
chat.
"Hey, everyone."
Hey, we got super chats in there.
Mm-hmm. Nicola Bruce.
Ironside Army. Heyo.
What up? There's a Paul Sturgill here about 4 minutes ago. He says, my first viewing is that a case of beer. Yeah, I think that's what happened.
Yeah, you do owe us. You owe everybody a case of beer.
Yeah, if you watch for the first time. Yeah.
And by everybody, I mean we're all family here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. There is one from Michael Farley too that says, so if we want to get something from Walsh Bravo, we got to reach out to Walsh Actual. You're gonna get
Yes.
You're gonna get way more luck if you're like, hey, can you send this out? She'll turn to me and go, what's this? Like, oh, like Josh needs a shirt still. I gotta make that happen. Whoops.
You gotta find that super chat and pull it up though.
Yeah, where's that? Oh, there it is down here.
So 1911 Drew's having fun.
Hey, can you scroll down? There's super chat from Nicholas Bruce. Yeah, you go. He goes, my guys, why is the Core Essentials Battle Belt not on the ranking, and where would it land? I just need to get one. I'll be honest with you. We can only do so many. It's interesting because a lot of guys recommend it. Like Croak recommends that one. I think Jawa likes that one. There's a ton of people, so it probably needs to be next on the list. I have 2 others in the lineup. One is a secret one, and one is I got Wilder. So it's on the list though. The other one I can't tell you about yet. It's the secret stuff.
The dude said Cody needs to pause them downloads in the background. Giggity.
Yeah. I was just reading that.
Like, what am I down? What are the downloads?
Hey, but Paul Sturgis became a member, so appreciate that, Paul Sturgis.
Dang. Thanks, buddy.
I'm sorry I'm messing that name up.
But
Sorry to mess your name up.
Yeah, Nicholas. Yeah,
we're gonna call you Sturgis from here on.
Croak saying in the chat he actually moved to the Core Battle Belt. from all the other belts as his favorite. He's not the only one. Some of the other OGs and kind of the veterans of the channel really like the core as their main one they run in all their classes. So yes, we're saying Croak says, Nicholas Bruce, I went back to the core from the DM, if that's any hint. So Croak knows his stuff, and I'd be, remiss if I didn't go check out the core and run it. So I will be getting one. I just haven't used it. I don't know. It seems like it'd be good. Oh, Paul Sturgill says his name is a soft G. So
No,
Stur.
it's Sturgis. It's Sturgis.
I mean, it's just code name. Just code name Sturgis from now on. Like, it's just what it is. There's
Sturl?
no more Paul. Sturl?
Sturgill?
Star?
I'm
It's
sticking with Sturgis.
Sturgis, it is.
Yep.
it's like, oh, I went to Thin Line Defense and they're idiots. Like,
Yeah, they're
welcome.
idiots.
Welcome to the live
They
chat.
renamed me. Why would they do that? I
Oh.
don't know. I don't know.
Well,
It was confusing all night.
Zach, what are you talking about? We're not doing the Bison Belt. No, that's not the secret one. No, that's not the Bison Belt. There's no reason to buy that belt. So Zachary says, finally, the Bison Belt will make an appearance. No, we don't need that belt in our life. We got the secret one's a way better one than that one. All right, Cody. Sorry, I'll stop stealing your thunder.
So Croak is saying if DM would license the core ratchet system, that would be the perfect belt.
Oh, so they like the belt better on DM, but the buckle on the core.
Yeah, I think I mentioned it.
So I have a core belt that I wear every day, and I like it.
I think I told it to Tim, and I think he was like, "No." I can't remember. He didn't love it.
So our old Bill Ragsdale, he's saying, gents, thought on the Agilite IKIA plate carrier. I think it's some next gen stuff.
So he did a challenge where he made the K19 or K0. I haven't got to watch it from only things in IKEA. So he made a whole plate carrier from IKEA bags and stuff. So
what?
Yeah, I haven't got, like I said, I haven't got to watch it, but it's supposed to be really good.
Okay.
Is that really what it's called? IKEA?
Yeah, like the IKEA store. You never been to IKEA before?
Cody's too bougie
I'm
for
saying, is that what
IKEA.
the plate carrier is called?
Oh, he made it out of component from IKEA. Yeah.
I think Cody's internet is either getting better or worse. I think it's getting better.
Don't hold your breath.
Is that good?
Like, it wouldn't be a good it wouldn't be a good live chat without some good technical issues.
Right? Especially with our tech guy sitting there doing nothing to correct them. He's not even running.
I'm not gonna lie. I had to read Murphy's twice because the first thing I saw was honestly touching one of my friends. And I had to read it again. I'm like, wait, is this the right chat that we're supposed to be reading from?
Like, I don't know.
So he's saying, honestly, touching one of my friend's USPSA belts, I might just get one to use a comp ratchet belt for everything.
J-Murph, if you pick one, let me know. I want to try one too. So maybe we just try one of those and just be done with it. Like, all right, military battle belts, all the coolness is gone. It's just competition battle. That would be awesome though. Like, Joe's like, Walsh, where's your war belt? Like, oh, it's right here, bro. And it's like this full comp belt. Like, what do you think I'm going to be doing
bright
with this?
green.
Like
bright green with sponsors all on it.
And I have like a polo with sponsors and stuff. It's like says like Kroger and Home Depot. Like, I mean, all right. I mean, I get it.
Wawa. Like,
hey, I love Wawa.
Go ahead, Cody.
That is true. So Michael Farley's saying, I mean, when it comes to names, whatever you guys say first kind of sticks. Example, Gabagool.
Yeah,
so yeah,
Gabagool.
If anybody is coming in, and we will mess your name up, and that obviously sticks.
Yeah.
Because
and it's not that we have hatred.
Read, so
yeah, we don't have a hatred for you. We're just illiterate.
Yeah, we like Gabagool. We like Sturgis. Like, Sturgis is already having some good chats there, and like, you need to get on Discord. Like,
speaking of Sturgis,
I'll put a link to Discord. Sturgis says, I have
so Sturgis is saying, I have a. Go ahead.
You do it.
You go.
Okay.
You go.
Sturgis, I love this.
You go with your gangster internet.
Sturgis says, I have core and just got Agilite today. The Agilite to me is better without the inner, in my opinion. Interesting. Yeah. Like I said, I've not even played with the core. Croaks told me a ton about it. A couple different guys have said like why that ratcheting system is so good. I just don't have one. I probably just message them right now and be like, hey, send me a core. Everyone won't stop talking about it.
So Zio's saying that he's celebrating 12 months of membership. Has it been a year? Good for you, man.
He goes, it doesn't seem like it. I thought I'd have those nods by now.
We got a long ways
I mean, not
to
that
go.
long.
Yeah.
I
We're
mean,
getting there though.
it's gonna
I'm
be
waiting
there.
with you.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
it's
waiting
a
with you.
definite. It's happening eventually.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, even if we hit 1 million subscribers and you get them nods, he's never gonna mail them to you. Like, we better figure out some drop shipment since now.
Yeah,
Like,
we have to like have some direct shipment. Be like,
Yeah.
how long would it take to like? I got 20 pairs of nods. I have them all. Like, when do they get shipped? Oh, whenever I get to it. Like, oh,
Yeah.
that's never.
No.
Yeah. Dude, it probably costs $1 million to ship them.
Ammo arc.
Cody, I'm gonna let you read them so we don't step on you though.
Okay. So Croak's saying, Sturgis, keep in mind, I hate Cobra buckles, large or small.
And Croak's one of those guys. We have the tests in the battle belts to say. Here's one of the reasons why I just mention it. Like, if you can or you can't change a Cobra buckle, like there's no points in those reviews, but it's like it's one of those things like, hey, you can't change it or you can change it, or this is what it is and what you're stuck with or what you're not stuck with, and that's why we do that. Some people don't care, but some people do. Yeah. Joe, there is one question coming up that says, what's the best 6mm ammo from Cade? I almost say Williams, but it's not Williams. Wilmus.
Okay, so a little bit. You have to be able to measure your ogive. I know that sounds stupid, but
Ogive.
yeah, however you want to say
Say
it.
it wrong every
You
time.
have to be able to measure that. For my barrel, it was the Hornady Black. For Sean from We Like Shooting, for his barrel, it was the Hornady Match. So what I suggest is you just, instead of buying the tool to measure all that and then trying to figure that out, you're going to have to buy the ammo to measure it also. Just buy the ammo, go shoot a group of 5, and see which one your gun likes the best.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Hey, you see all these super chats? Bring up this one. Murph420 says, Nods waiting room. He just super chat for that. And Zachary Fett says, also Nods waiting room. If you guys didn't see it, I will say Hop did a great review of the Psionics night vision that probably sorry, William Ragsdale is throwing me off target. He's like, it's ogive now.
Yeah, whatever it is.
But Hop did a great review on the Psionics Opsin, which probably like couldn't be the nicer. He could have thrown a ton of shade nicer than he did. Basically said he was like, it's the worst. It's worse than the worst optic you could buy. So it would be pretty awesome if by the end, like when we get their 1 million subscribers, everyone gets a Psionics Opsin so we can all review them and hate them.
Dude, so Sturgis is acting like he knew, but then he's throwing stuff in here that makes me believe that he's not new.
Yeah, maybe he's been around for a while. Maybe he just hasn't been to the live chat.
Maybe
he's another YouTuber. And
maybe. So J Murph put another super chat in here. He goes, real Nods waiting room, not Psionics. Like, no, you can't.
Murph did it twice.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Paul Sturgis did say, will we ever be able to use TLCO at Costco? That's the plan, man. It should be everywhere. Like, you'd be surprised how many places I've gotten that discount code working at. Oh, so Croak did say, oh yeah, Doc Dole's here. Croak did say, Paul Sturgis, we mentioned last week the code TLDCO gets you a $1.50 hot dog at Costco.
Oh, you have to, yeah. It'll get the hot dog down to $1.50.
No, there's all these super chats coming. They're like, we don't, they don't want Psionics night vision. I will say, I don't think a lot of people have gotten to hear me talk about this, nor have I talked to you guys about it. I have. Do I still have them? Oh yeah, I do. I have a pair of night vision that I borrowed this week from Nocturn. And Joe, you may like this. It's pretty cool because normally, hold on, put that back up. 1911 Drew said, "Too funny, Joe. You're right. Walsh won't ship those nods out. His wife will. I will completely agree
100%.
with you. Like she's gonna feel bad. Like, what are these piles? Like, oh, those need to go out. Like they've been here a while. Like, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I have these the Nocturn. It's called this Daisho Bridge, Joe. So normally people buy like PVS 14s, and then there's like this crappy, everyone starts with a monocular, and then you got to find a way to sell it later if you want to upgrade, and this whole kind of like kooky path of you getting screwed over and spending a ton of money. So the Nocturn guys actually have this pretty cool thing where the monocular is a little bit more advanced and just a little bit better than the PVS 14. It just has some features that you don't need anymore, like the IR illuminator and just some different things that aren't included anymore.
Mhm.
But then there's a bridge you buy later. So then you just connect it all into the bridge, and it all uses like it's all in one unit, one power supply, one battery, like individual like pod shut off built in the whole thing. It's
Oh,
pretty
that's cool.
smart. Yeah. So I'm doing some stuff on it, but yeah, if everybody, I'm sure Nocturn's they'll help us out when we get to 1 million subscribers. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I
I'm
think
sure.
Croak said to only like 900,000 to go. So when we get there,
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah. Like 950, 960 something. It'll be fine.
Michael Farley says, "Shoot, I'll drive all the way out to Walsh if it means getting the nods. Wouldn't trust them to ship them out in a timely manner." Probably be a good idea. Andrew Shaw, did you see this? He goes, "If I win this 1.23 billion, I'll buy everyone in the chat a Psionics."
Perfect.
Hey,
Perfect.
you saw it there. That's official.
Yeah, I don't know if I want
If you
that.
could just send me the cash and I could put it towards the car, that would be a great help.
Yeah, no, it's you only get it in Psionics. Like you get it's number of Psionics headsets. Like you just get more and more.
Putting Michael Farley in timeout.
Zach Fett's putting Michael Farley in timeout.
I think he has that ability to do that too.
Does he really?
Yeah. It'd be funny if he
Why
actually.
did he?
Zach,
why did he put him in timeout?
Because he's saying Pepsi's greater than Coke.
Oh.
Zach, I want to know if
Michael
he has
Farley,
the
your boy. Walsh is from Georgia, so you might hurt his feelings about that.
Yeah, I'm not a big soda drinker though.
Hey, there are new rules that Cody have the one lagging. If you start talking over somebody, just keep talking.
Yeah,
you get the mic. We'll shut up.
We'll shut up. Yeah, we'll be 4 seconds behind you, but it's fine.
Right.
That's not fun.
Yeah, if you start talking over one of us, we'll shut up and you just take the mic.
So Croak is saying, I'm going to go in timeout too. RC is greater than all.
RC Cola.
RC just tastes like flat Pepsi.
Hey, videos this week. Did you guys watch the sandwich switch video?
No, I haven't watched anything. I haven't had time for anything in my life.
Oh my word. I will have to say it is quite the masterpiece. Joe, I busted out the rollerblades. Like there's rollerblades in that. Oh, it is probably, we should just play it here on the live is what we should do. It is a masterpiece.
I'll watch it.
And then I get to the end and I'm like, it's like 1.5 minutes long. And I was like, hey, there's nothing, I don't know what to do. This video needs to be 10.5 minutes long to be like every other YouTube video. So I'm just going to play a He-Man music video for the next 9 minutes. And I was like, okay, enjoy. And it just plays that He-Man like
really
memes.
You didn't get a copyright strike because of it?
No, I worried I was going to. So this something happened behind the scenes. So I actually uploaded the whole video just to have it verified. And it was like, hey, this music is copyrighted, but this licensed user allows you to use it. You just can't monetize your video. I was like, oh, who cares?
Perfect.
It's totally worth it. Yeah, like absolutely perfect. Hold on, you want to see if I can play it? You want to watch it? You haven't seen it.
Wait, you're gonna take control?
Yep.
I know. Yeah, I can share.
Just pull it up, and I have to share it.
Yeah. Hey, go ahead and throw up the link for Discord before you all do that.
Oh yeah.
Just so everybody know where to meet up at when this crashes.
If this goes sideways.
I said, hey, what's going on?
What was that? Oh, I can't put comments in. You have to put comments, Cody. I don't know if you can
I
share
know.
the
Look,
Discord.
where do you find that at?
You go to the
The
top where
Discord
like the
link.
drop down thin line defense. Someone in the chat can put a link to the Discord, please. Good gravy. This place, man. This is the best. Yeah.
Just in case. Just in case.
Right,
you gotta have plan B.
Yeah, William Ragsdale. The usual Discord. Just link the usual Discord. Oh man. Okay.
Oh, I found it. I'm better than y'all.
Oh, you found the Discord link. Good. Okay, I gotta find this other link.
And straightening hand
I'm the
pull
best.
pins. Sorry, I'm messing with a flashlight and a dagger. I can't show you the dagger.
Michael Farley said, Jason, if you're watching, help. Hey, y'all gotta give me some credit. I made it further than
Jason
Walsh.
did. Jason did. Look. Jason put it on there.
Did he?
Where?
Yeah.
No,
That's the
that's
next
me.
comment.
No,
Oh, was it? Oh, I thought it was Jason.
It's just because Cody's lagging. He seems to be not. You seem like you're not lagging anymore. Nope, never mind. You still are. Definitely still are.
That's because I pulled Discord up.
Jason.
Yeah. It's just
That's
it's always something. That's my favorite part about it. Okay, are you ready for this? If I share this screen?
Yeah, is this what we're doing? We're watching this one?
Yeah, if you're not, it's not very long.
Hey, I'll save me time tomorrow.
It's not very long. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Do you have sound? Check it first.
Hey, Wizards, do you find yourself...
Does it have sound or no?
Yeah, it definitely has sound. Hey, Wizard, do you find yourself?
Okay.
Hey, Wizards, do you find yourself like me where you want to do extreme sports on your rollerblades, but then also find that you want to zoom in and out of things randomly? Well, I got the product for you. The all-new Sandwich Switch, the pinnacle of synergistic biomechatronics and cutting-edge calibarial engineering. That means you can eat it. Here's the gist. Our proprietary conductive dough, laced with strategically woven strands of nanofilament paracord, becomes one with your handguard upon cyclical restraint installation through a process akin to quantum entanglement. Don't worry, it sounds scarier than it is. By simply sliding the sandwich back and forth, you activate the internal paracord network. This ingenious system translates the friction of the slide into a precise manipulation of the scope's magnification ring through the paracord latticework.
Bro, you just have string attached to bread. You're just editing it to make it look way more useful than it actually is.
Embrace the power of yeast for seamless magnification adjustments. The sandwich switch keeps you locked in, allowing you to become one with the scope and the bread on a metaphysical level. So make sure to pick yours up for the low price of $80 bajillion over at Cool Guys with Skateboards and Hats and Stuff on Instagram.com. Also, keep an eye out for our new battery-powered sandwich switch.
You literally just put 2 batteries in there and then doubled the price.
May cause temporary loss of motor skills, uncontrollable giggling, and irrational urge to slide things back and forth. Side effects are temporary, hopefully. Not recommended for those with sweaty palms, telekinesis, or a phobia of slightly creepy, self-aware bread.
Also, in the vein of a true YouTuber, we have to make this video like 10.5 minutes long like everybody else does. So I figured we'll just do, I don't know, the remainder of this just with He-Man singing, I guess. So, enjoy.
I won't do it, but it's all this time. It's just, this is just He-Man.
That's awesome.
All right, Cody, can you
Dude, I love all the big words. Like where did you go for that?
For the ad?
No, I mean you used a lot of big words that I'm not confident that you knew all the words.
Oh,
so
no.
Where did you find them all?
I 100% generated the whole thing in AI. Like I was like spit the whole thing out.
That one's gonna be my guess.
Yeah, I
be like, sound more intelligent. Sound more intelligent. How many times did you have to say sound more intelligent? Like to the 10th power?
I was like, make it overly complicated, jargonly gobbledygook, and it was spit more. I was like, way more than that, and then it was like more overly complicated. I was like, now throw in sandwich jokes. I was like, oh yes, this is perfect.
Oh. That's funny.
So So you got a custom made comment says Wizard Walsh. That deserves a sip.
Dude, I just love I don't know.
Dude.
I think I was talking to Zach Fett. I was like, I definitely was doing the hat tip. I know they're gonna make that scope switch with the battery powered version, and it was definitely my way of like leaning into that. Like, oh, it's gonna be great. I'm sure it's gonna be good.
So Sturgis said didn't see any mayo on it, not buying.
That's awesome.
No, they're nasty mustard on there.
So Xeon Zone said never thought I'd be hungry for an attachment till now.
Oh, that's good.
Murph said, "Bro baited me into watching the whole thing."
No, I didn't. He's like, do I have to watch? He goes, do I have to watch all the He-Man? I go, no, you don't. Like, there's nothing. Like, okay, there's something at the end. There's like a little like goofy thing at the end, but you don't have to watch the whole thing. He's like, I watched all of it. Like, why? I told you not to do that.
Have you seen? I don't know what name, but he that singer that he did the really high pitched like. He has like a tinfoil hat on.
That.
Who is that?
Yeah.
There's so many good memes.
Dude from overseas.
Next time you got to do that one.
So I think I remember who it was. There was somebody. There was somebody who told me next.
No, it's not.
Who was it? I think it was such a good idea. I can't remember who it was. It was on Discord. I think it was. Said that next year for April Fools, I need to just review a regular belt from the shelf, like just a regular old. Like, here we go, a belt from like Kohl's,
like my web belt, like
just leather belt. Like, if you look here, the buckle is made of plastic. Like, looks like someone punched holes in this with a tool. Oh, it's a good time.
So Maurice says classic wall shoe rock. I just want to bring this to everyone's attention. I don't know if I'm the only one that pays attention, but that is Maurice's word of the day. It's something to do with rocks.
Yeah.
Lots of rocks. Yeah. He has done a lot of rocks.
He always gives compliments. I'll take
I like it. Don't pick on him.
I do appreciate it.
Maurice, like, listen, I don't have very many fans.
I'm not picking.
Like, Joe has his fans. You have your fans. One. Yeah, I got one.
Oh, so don't upset Walsh's one fan. I got
it. Yeah,
one fan. It. Like, I'm just gonna find stuff on the ground and just send it to him. Like that thing over there. I'm gonna send Maurice Barlow.
I'd be worried about you stealing all my fans, but I know that you'll never mail it out, so it'll be fine.
Like, he promised me that thing on the table. Like, I don't remember. I don't remember any of this conversation.
So, and I'll steal my fan back when we bash you.
Was the akin to quantum entanglement. I did laugh at that out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It even said that in the AI. Like, it put the joke in there. It's like, don't worry, it's scarier than it sounds. Like, I was like, I'm putting that in there.
Here's a good product question from 1911 Drew. He said, white bread or whole wheat?
Are we going taste or health?
I'm old, so it's wheat.
Yeah, taste white bread. I bought 2 loaves of white bread the other day. And first white bread we bought in years, and I've been enjoying the hell out of it.
I'm trying to see what other
So Xeon Zone says it's tricky having a birthday on April Fools. You never know if it'll be a gift or a prank.
Oh, we should do that.
Gift. Why did I say gift?
We should do a Xeon Zone birthday giveaway. Like, he picks one or the other, and you never know.
That would be funny. It's like, you got like a really awesome battle belt or a bag of dog poop,
or like just literal a bag of shoelaces. Like, it's 200 shoelaces. Like,
just yarn.
See, Maurice Barlow with the U Rock. See,
Maurice,
look at that.
And he put curling stones on there, so I'm really impressed.
See, even better. Now, he's even more on my team. Like, if we're gonna have a curling team, I already have one teammate. So what do y'all got? Y'all got nothing.
I love curling. That's my favorite Olympic sport. I'm not even kidding.
No, it's funny.
I'm not even kidding. No,
No, we talk about this all the time.
here.
I will watch curling. Like if we're sitting down and like you're like, hey, you want to watch Olympic basketball? Like, no. Like, hey, Olympic curling is on. Be like, bro, we are not leaving.
You guys are ridiculous.
I'm watching that.
Y'all are
and I'm gonna
ridiculous.
order
I'm not
in.
kidding.
I'll order in. Like we're gonna see it. We ain't moving. Like we're gonna watch
Hey,
it.
I can't talk trash. I'll watch 24 hours of racing.
Curling.
Yeah,
no,
that's
I'm
boring. Driving around in
Yeah.
circles. Who cares?
Okay,
Yeah.
Cody, would you be the brusher or the launcher?
You can do both.
Okay.
You take turns.
Oh,
And
Could you
honestly, I want to
imagine-
be the hammer.
I'd be like,
What's the hammer?
That's the
Is that really a
the
real
heavy
thing?
stone at the end. Yeah.
Oh, you throw it out there?
hey, viewers, you need to call out. You call out whose team you're on for team curling.
I don't watch this crap. I don't
Well,
watch it.
you
So
don't
I
have
don't know
to.
how to play this.
Your team is making
You
cars or
should.
something in the parking lot.
Oh, dude. All right, MotoGP, I'm 100% on board with you. F1, get the F out of here with that.
You're too far. You're too far ahead.
Yeah, you
William,
gotta slow down. And how
Yeah.
are you even seeing the comments?
he scroll.
Because
yeah,
I do this, dude. I
It's
do
like
this.
space is stuck in there. Cody, it seems like your lag's gone though.
Oh. I gotta just stay in this position so the internet stays good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cody, don't
Can't move.
Yeah, don't move. Okay, read that comment.
So Murph said, got my teeth out today, and now I've got my dominoes. I made the decision. Pain doesn't trump hunger.
So you're eating domino
All right,
with
you
no
just have to
teeth.
say okay.
Yeah, he has he got his wisdom teeth pulled out today.
It's
So
like-
he's just sitting there eating pizza.
And he's so hungry, dude, that he doesn't even care how bad it hurts.
Just imagine too, like eating pizza with the gauze. You still got the gauze in your mouth. You're like,
Oh,
Everything's still numb. He ain't gonna chew and tongue like in half. You're gonna be so disappointed
later he'd be like,
tomorrow.
dude, that was the grossest, bloodiest pizza I've ever had. Like that pizza didn't have blood on it. Like, it was blood
Did you
everywhere.
cook this pepperoni?
There's blood everywhere on that pizza.
so Xeon's saying you gotta blend up the pizza and drink it. Add ranch to make it go down easy.
In the drink.
Dude, I'm gonna throw up. Y'all better quit.
Oh man, that would be
Hmm.
And I love those. I just probably couldn't drink them.
Dude, I'm reading the comments and I'm laughing for what seems to be no reason, but the comments are funny.
I'm way behind.
So Xeon is saying he loves MotoGP and he has a ton of signed stuff by Nicky Hayden.
Oh,
I
you
don't know who
lucky
that
dude.
is.
Yeah,
He was one of the very few Americans that raced in MotoGP. As you get older, like you start getting overtaken, right? So he was at the top. He was top of the game. He won it all for the United States one year. Then got old, got out of MotoGP. He was still training to race motorcycle, right? I think he was in France riding a bicycle, a cycle bike training, right? Got hit by a car and killed.
No way.
Yeah, got killed on a bicycle when that man raced like the top of the top crotch rockets that you can. Yeah. But no, I've never seen a MotoGP race. I don't have a problem. You have a problem.
Zero is saying he used to hang out with Kevin Schwartz. How do you say that?
You have it. You got it. It was perfect.
Is that it?
Yeah, it was
Okay,
it.
Schwartz ones, but then at the track. I'm sorry, I don't. That's a word.
Schwantz?
That one I don't know who it is.
Samsonite. I was so close.
It was close. Yeah, you knew Samsonite. I think I need to find one of these. What do you?
So we're talking about wisdom teeth again.
I'm looking at this core battle belt up. Who owns these people?
Do we have a sponsor or anything?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
I don't know if we're advancing.
That was 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, are we that advanced that we can run it? We do have a sponsor. If you press the button for the HRT sponsorship on the left, I will turn my mic off so you guys can't screw me up. I don't know if you can do that though. Go, no, cancel that. You have to cancel it.
Just go.
Oh, yeah, okay. Don't click anything else. Good
happened?
grief. Yeah, I'm not at the bottom of that, so I can't do the sponsorship. So yeah, sponsors HRT Tactical.
Why not? They're still showing them.
No, but it doesn't. You guys can hear me, but nobody else can hear me. So big thanks to HRT for sponsoring today's live chat.
I'm fixing it right now.
Oh, you're fixing it. Oh, okay. Hold on. Maybe we'll do this. Let's see if we can do it.
Hold on, stand by.
William Mike says,
I'm gonna show you. I got skills, son.
hold on.
This is
William
even
Mike
so
says,
jacked up.
he goes, can I ad-lib the sponsorship? Oh, look at today's sponsor is HRT Tactical Gear, your home for your professional and your civilian battle gear. So make sure to check out HRT for great gear like the HRT Arc Belt. The new AWS handheld light just came out this week. So if you like your modular weapon system, modular lights, you can actually switch that out between the heads between the handheld and the rifle light to have one system that you can move everything through. So it's actually pretty cool. I love their Arc Belt too. They're a great place to pick up all kinds of great stuff, and they're just wonderful people. So make sure to use discount code TLDCO over at HRTTacticalGear.com. Now, Cody, run the ticker. Let's do this. He's like, what's the ticker?
That's weird. I wasn't even ready for that.
Oh, it's up. It's a banner.
But Cody, you do have skill, dude. Look at that. I can't believe it happened. I love how you used the word professional in that ad read. Luckily, you were talking about HRT and not us, because that would have made it. That would have made it even funnier.
These gentlemen are professionals. They have nothing to do with this production. I would love.
We would never let them touch a sewing machine.
You have to change it.
He has one for DM and Javelin Concept, not one for HRT.
You have to see if you can make it. Or change it.
Oh, y'all trying to make me.
He's like, come on now. Next time, though, William Ragsdale says, can I ad-lib the sponsorship? I would love for a viewer to just call in, right? They just call in, and all they do is the ad read.
Yeah.
But we give them no heads up.
Dude, DM would love that.
Oh, they would love it.
We should invite one on here to do that. For
just a random, be like, what am I on here for? Like, you were doing the defense mechanisms ad read. Like, what am I saying? Like, and you're on. Like, like defense mechanisms makes hats and bananas and stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what they do.
Hey, the dude said that we need to take a field trip to a racetrack, and I agree.
No, not that one. The banner.
That works.
But then it covers up the comments.
Y'all are asking too much right now.
No, you said you can do stuff.
Yeah,
I heard you.
You did one thing correctly. Now we're like, wait.
Yeah, hold on.
Can you make an alligator, make a magician riding an alligator?
Y'all are testing my skills here.
This is awesome. Why is everybody telling us to check Discord? Hold on, what is this? Oh,
I don't know.
No, not that one. The ticker.
Oh, I got it. Y'all are gonna be so impressed right now.
It's called a banner.
Whatever. Yeah. He's like. Like, it's funny. We're halfway through the live. He's like, guys, I'm gonna figure this out in just a minute. Like, watch out. Like, well, it's all.
I like having Cody that tried to keep it on track. Like, we were supposed to do YouTube roundup, then we were supposed to do the ad read, and now it's supposed to be the questions, which Q&A, nobody came prepared with.
I do want to bring your attention to the banner.
Yep, I see it. Good job, Cody.
Could everyone
killing it
who's watching this live please comment on the fact that Cody made this
killing it. He's killing it.
So y'all need to let Jason know he's in trouble.
Hey, look at the comment Croak left you. Look, so on point.
Where is it?
The very bottom. It says, Cody, you mismanaged expectations, set your bar too high, and you're a veteran. For shame.
Should have known better.
You should have known better. Like, I can do that. Like, perfect. What other things can you do? Like, oh.
Thanks, Zero. I appreciate that.
I do like how
I'm
Zachary
trying.
is mentioning the nipple light on the HRT AWLS. It's got like the little boob nipple on it.
The one that you bump?
That's handy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, William Ragsdale did say, I feel like without Jason, we took this off the rails faster than normal.
Ooh, yeah. Like there were no rail to begin with. We just like took a train, shoved it into like a huge cannon, and launched it.
This reminds me of like the OG live chat. Like, what do you guys talk? Like, people would ask me, be like, "Oh, you guys do a live chat every Thursday? What do you guys talk about?" Like, "Oh, I don't know." And it's like they chime in, and be like, "I came in to listen." Like, I think there was one guy from Spittin' Raisins. He got super butthurt because I had reviewed something of his, and then the live chat said that we were going to talk about it, and we never ever did. And I was like, "Yeah, that's kind of the joke, man. Like, we don't actually talk about the product."
Joke's on you.
Yeah, it was like old school stuff though. Like, we don't ever actually bring it up.
Caleb in the house. What's up, brother?
Oh, what's up, Caleb?
Oh, it's time to see.
John Jacob Jingo Hunger. Y'all are trying to mess me up. Triple J Schmidt.
Yeah, he can just be John.
Cody should be the new video editor. I don't agree with that. I like just hanging out.
Cody
This is a lot of work and stress. My hair's falling out.
Cody,
that was already gone.
I would love Cody editing. That'd be fantastic.
That was already gone.
Oh no!
I'll direct him.
No real life editing. No, that's not happening.
Is this?
Yeah, the fun does happen when parents leave.
Dude, there is actually pictures of J Murph on Discord. If you guys aren't watching it, of him eating pizza, he's got his face
all bandaged up.
Let me see. Yeah, hold on. I'm sharing. Maybe I could blur his face.
What a dork!
Hold on. How do I? Hey, Jamer, can I don't want to dox you, even though we dox each other all the time. Let me open it.
Cody dox king.
No, just that one time. Did we already talk about this? Croak said, "Too funny. I just ordered a new
Arasaka." You're reading.
Don't feel bad, Cody.
Dude, that's not a word. That's not even a word.
Yeah, I agree.
18350 body for my HRT nipple light and the Surefire nipple light adapter.
Ooh, I need
a lot of nipples and nipple light.
I need that nipple light adapter. Oh, dang it! I'm trying to do this.
Yeah, see,
hey,
Farley said last time there was no Jason and it went so off the rails it was launched over to Discord. Hey, y'all gotta give me some credit. We've been going 48 minutes.
Dude, all credit being given. You have far exceeded what Walls were able to do.
Yeah, and I'm not even the tech guy.
And if you guys gave me control, we would have never even had the countdown for the live. So
it'd still be a black screen.
Yeah, I'd be upstairs on the couch.
Why am I having
now
so
the
much
dude's
trouble?
Getting R-rated. He's saying, not sure who turned me on, me or the nipple light.
All right,
I think turned on.
I think I can have his screen share now. Hold on. Oh yeah, I'm ready for it.
So
you can share my screen.
A shout out to Caleb.
You can see J Murph. I did my anti-doxing strategy.
Dude, he is bandaged up for real.
Yeah, he's bandaged up for real. And the picture before this is a bunch of eating pizza. This dude does not.
It's only the tips of each piece of pizza he can't get it past us.
Because he can't open his mouth past the bandages.
Just gotta push it through your lips.
Why you got all your slices so small? I can only fit. It has to fit in this small window.
So, Mr. Schmidt wants to know, hey, you've mentioned Spittin' Raisins a few times before, just not what it is. So that is a name we shall not we shall not mention.
Yeah, people will
Oh, I'll
tell you.
mention it.
You might have to go on the
I'll mention it.
Discord.
I don't even give a crap. So it's Spirit Systems. So we had done, well, I say we. Welch did a couple video. He liked some of their stuff. One thing he didn't like. So he kind of bashed it and then he cut it up and made it way better. And they got really pissed. They got
Way better.
pissed. So instead of just saying Spirit System and, you know, just kind of bashing them all the time, it's a joke, a going joke where we just say Spit and Raisins instead.
Yeah. So welcome to it, because also we don't want to give them any fame, any notoriety, whatever. So it's our own Spit and Raisins. Everybody else knows who Spit and Raisins is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Zero's saying John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. His name is my name too.
I like how Croak
Now that's
does
gonna be
Whenever we
stuck
go
in
out,
everybody's head.
everybody.
you can
yeah.
hear the people
You're
shout.
welcome.
I like how Croak's trying to keep the joke going, though. If you go down, yeah, William Ragdoll says, "I'll say it before and say it again. It's not a TLD scene if someone's not getting doxxed live." It was like all our names and my wife. Like, whoops. Like afterwards,
Yep.
she was like, "Hey, you said my name." Like, I know. It's
Yeah.
probably, it's just.
I'm just glad it wasn't one of us. It will always Mrs. Walsh.
Yep.
It will
Yeah.
always Mrs.
It's
Walsh.
always. And it's like, why'd you do that? Like, because we're morons. Like,
Yeah. Who cares?
Back in the day, I used to say Walsh's name all the time because I was.
oh yeah,
I don't know why. It's not like I called him that when we worked together.
it was just on the live. You'd be like, "Oh, hey, it's so and so." Like, dude, no,
Yeah.
you've never called me that in your lifetime. Like,
But I will say this:
Davis.
none of you have ever used my real name. You've only called me Joe this entire time.
yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I think in NCOA, I think I called you your real name like maybe one day, and I was like, that's annoying. Like,
Yeah, that sounds dumb.
yeah. I still remember when we were doing all the face reveals for all the fuzzy, we did all like the Nicolas Cage stuff, and then did the Agilite one, and it was oh, why am I forgetting his name? The Jewish comedian. Adam Sandler, and because it was Agilite, so he's Jewish, and I was like, Adam Sandler, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I would have never drawn to
Brooke
the
said-
conclusion. Anyway, sorry, Cody.
So Croak was saying John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. There's a rumor that Spirit Systems might be called Spit and Raisins by some folks. Only a rumor though.
Maybe
That would have been a better. If we would have caught that comment earlier.
It's funny because Croak's like trying to keep it all like low key, and like maybe we don't mention it. Maybe it's not the best idea. And Joe's like, I'll say what it is.
Yep. I don't care. I got no ill will. I don't have anything against them.
Just is what it is now. I mean, that was like,
Yeah.
What's funny is that was like years ago, but even nowadays we don't review their stuff. It's just like not
Yeah,
a good,
like,
not a good professional relationship.
I put them in the same category as like
Vortex.
anti-2A people.
Oh.
Like you exist. You're over there. I'm over here. Have fun. Don't get in my way. I won't get in your way.
So they're in like Tim Kennedy land.
Yeah, they're like
Ooh.
just over there.
Like you.
I don't even know who Tim Kennedy is. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Another one. Like there's two of them now.
Michael Farley saying your name isn't Joe. Is my life a lie?
No, it really is. We're talking.
Welcome.
What we're saying is in the military. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you think that my name's Joe. I don't. Yeah, it's not my real name. I can tell you that much.
Now he's confusing me. Like, most of the time in the military, we call each other by our last names, like almost all the time. We've almost. Yeah. It's funny because exclusively. Yeah.
Yeah, you never call somebody by their first name.
No, we call weird. You. I mean, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, now.
Anyway, yeah.
So, I skipped a lot of comments.
You did a lot.
I did.
They were like in the
I did
middle
with
though.
Jason. So when I was running, on the old system, I would try to read all the comments and keep up. It's impossible, and Jason just skips them.
Yeah, he's just like he judges them like you have been judged as skipped. Like, oh,
Yeah.
Reed Croaks.
Which one?
Yeah. So Caleb's saying, does it help to know my name is not really Caleb? LOL. So yeah, life's not real. No one knows what's going on. We're all in the fourth dimension right here.
Oh my god! You gotta read it.
So Croak is saying, I've sent packages to Joe Goodhands. Is that not correct?
Yeah, that is true.
He got him.
Yes.
That is so.
Yeah.
Like,
He got
Joe,
him.
have you ever sent a joke to someone? You have to do it that way. Joe Goodhands from TLD. Like, is that your name? Like, no.
It's going out, dude. I've told everybody this story before, but I'm going to share it again. So Walsh was on that kick for the longest time. I forget why you were sending stuff. I think you were right at the beginning of TLD or right before it.
So funny.
And Walsh would reach out to companies, and he would put, in the special notes or the comments or whatever for shipping. So he would.
Let me share this. I would think of the most, like, it was my game to think of the most
stupidest
ridiculous nonsense you could possibly do. Like, Joe, but hey, will you get me a Shaw barrel? We want to do this. Like, yeah, no problem. It's on its way. And like, I'm thinking of like nutso things to put in the special section. So go ahead, Joe.
Right. So I got boxes. I mean, from all the way from the outside of it, like it says a box of dildos, all big on the side of it. All the way to like hand-drawn pictures on the inside of the box. I'm not joking. Like a stick figure, a flower, and a sun. And it says in the special notes section, "Can you please include a hand-drawn picture for Joe?" Like, no joke. And they did it. So if you ever want to have fun with your friends, that was actually very entertaining.
Yeah.
It made me laugh every time I got a box. And it wasn't Walsh doing it. It was him typing that into the manufacturer, whoever he's ordering from. And they would actually do it. Yeah, and I'm sure that they're all standing around and laughing while it happened. So
I'm sure because
it's humor all the way around.
They were like big companies, like we're saying, like it was like Shaw barrels. I think Faxon had done some crazy stuff. I think Arrow had done some, like, because it's going to be some guy who's probably shipped out 200 boxes that day, and is like, and then he gets to one of like special instructions. Draw me a picture of a hand. Like, I think I did one. It was like, draw a hand turkey. Like,
yeah.
Joe,
can you please draw a hand turkey? Joe loves them. Go ahead, Cody. Sorry.
I was telling somebody today what Ruby sent you when you were in the desert.
Oh, Golf Digest?
Yeah, I was telling them that story.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was funny.
So the dude is saying if you put a note in Venmo, the note shows up on the statement. Put hookers and blow on a payback for a buddy. And then you know what else? All your buddy's friends can also see that transaction too. If you have it
linked,
you can see what all your buddies are spending money on. That'd be hilarious.
Now everybody's thinking about look at that Venmo. Like, wait, you can? Like, what? What do you mean? Like, oh yeah, you can see it all.
Joe, I look through my Venmo like when my buddies get haircuts.
You're like dreaming about
so
it. Like,
weird.
I wish I was getting a haircut.
You're so weird.
Hey, are we doing 2A news? Because I want news updates.
Dude, there's not really anything out there.
Hey, you can't say that. That's not what I've seen on YouTube. That one guy
that
annoys the crap out of us has a new Biden.
Oh, come on.
Snatching the thing.
Biden yelling at something and saying the ATF.
It's like in the middle of us talking, it just comes up. Awesome.
There's really nothing. The only thing that I saw that was worthwhile is the NRA went after the ATF for pistol braces. So better late than never, right?
I think they had to, right? Like at this point, like, okay,
right,
I guess. I mean,
right. And I think NRA member out there, I don't think anybody old enough to be an NRA member in our group, but Maybe Croak. He's old enough.
No, me and Cody have to be. It's a range membership requirement.
Oh, is it? So is mine.
Yeah,
Do you know
I
what I
hate it.
did? I made up a number. I literally Googled how many digits is the NRA number, and I just made one up. Anyway, moving on.
That's
That's
amazing.
my 2A news.
Yeah.
No, but NRA member are now in that injunction. I don't know because it was a nationwide injunction. But if you're in the NRA, you're included in it now. So I think that's it, man. I mean, this stuff. It's cool that moving. We had a lot. We had more 2A new than I'd ever seen before in the last year. But now it's all stagnant because now it's just waiting. It's
Yeah,
just
everything's
waiting to go
waiting
the
and
course. It takes forever. I know that
Yeah, so
there have
Michael
been quite
Farley.
a few. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, buddy. Michael Farley's
Okay.
saying Armed Scholars had like 5 new videos with 0 new info.
Yeah. Yeah. ATF can no longer enforce short barrel rifles. Hey, something I guess. I haven't tried it, but I've heard through the grapevine that the suppressor,
mm,
yeah,
that's what I
the
heard.
tax stamp are getting approved in like record time,
Yes,
like
Zach.
7 days.
Yeah, Zach Fett, he got his. I think he said he got it on a like a Wednesday. I think he said no. He said he applied on a Thursday and then it was approved like the following Wednesday. So it took him like 5 days. And what's crazy is me and J Murph are going through the Capitol Armory process to like do like the silencers to your door thing. I'm kind of trying to like document it, and make a video out of it. But what's funny is if I wouldn't have gone through all that, I probably could have gotten it done already. Like it's that fast nowadays. You know what I mean? Because I want to
Yeah.
go and like I want to get my prints done, so I have them electronically done and have that for the future, and not have to deal with the stupid cards and all that garbage. But I probably could have just gone to a kiosk and been like, never mind, and just been done. Like it's finished.
Yeah, it's
So,
crazy.
yeah. Do
But
they?
no, not joking. I did make up my NRA number. I forget who said that. Yeah, 1911 I did. True story. I'm not going to give my money to the NRA. I'm sorry. I'll get on a little bit of tangent, but they're I don't know. I don't agree with it. If I'm going to give money out, it could be to probably FPC. I'll be honest. We're not sponsored by them or anything, but you look up any of the good fights that have been fighting in the last 6 months and FPC on there.
Yeah, and NRA, like that's the kind of the annoying fun part about it all is like, hey, you got to pay towards these guys so you can pay for their vacation and their yachts, and it's like, aren't we paying for our gun rights and stuff? Like, well, that's not what they're doing. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, it's very very screwy nowadays. Like, it's paying for them just hurts everybody's guts.
And I don't know if you guys know this about me. I'll go a little bit deep. You probably don't know that about me, but I have a little bit of problem with authority. And somebody telling me I have to be a member of a group in order to exercise my constitutional rights, I'm not okay with. I know it's so weird.
I like how you
So,
just picked a random number. Like that's my favorite thing. Like that means
dude,
if somebody,
I googled it. I said, how many digits is an NRA number? And I just started putting digits.
because like what are they gonna do? Say it's a wrong number? And be like, oh, I must have typed it in wrong.
Yeah.
And then
What are you gonna do?
yeah,
And then if the NRA is giving out member information to anybody, like that would be a huge problem.
yeah, we looked it up.
I
And
would
they
have
found
loved for them to try to check it. Like, how are you going to check it? Is that how the NRA works? I don't know 'cause I'm not a member, but is that how the NRA works? Like, anybody could just go to the NRA and be like, "Hey, whose number is this? Can you verify their name?"
I guess that's
If
the
the
thing I didn't think
NRA
about.
went back to them and said, "Oh yeah, that's Joe," dude, I would lose my mind. I would lose my mind.
I guess I didn't think about that. Like they 100% can't do that. They'd be like, hey, I'm just random guy at a range. We want to verify this guy's NRA number. Like, no.
What if they said yes? You know what I mean?
It'd be
Like,
so much worse. Yeah, if they did say,
yeah, it'd be so much worse.
oh, okay, what's the number? And it's like 954545. Yep, that's Joe. Like, they say it didn't. And we called over there. They didn't. They said that wasn't you. Like,
Weird.
really?
Well, good thing they did because if they would have verified a number, that would have been against what I stand for.
Oh man, yeah, that's too funny.
Sorry. tangent on.
So 1911 Drew is saying, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
As you were.
No,
Cody, the rule is you keep talking. That's the rule.
So 1911 Drew said FPC, 2AF, and NAGR are all great organizations.
Yeah.
Hey, do we know, or do any of the viewers know why the can stuff changed? Like why all of a sudden we're getting faster, and it's getting faster and faster. Like, did somebody start doing their job?
I have no idea, dude.
I'm
every night when I, kneel down beside my bed and I thank the baby Jesus, I pray because all the cans and all these SBRs that they become common, right? Common use, and they can no longer regulate them.
I just don't like. Okay, so like the number one thing I heard was happening more often is batch approvals too. So like, let's say you have 6 cans to be approved, it's one application that's being approved instead of 6 individual ones. Which, just like anyone with a fully working brain would be like, well, yeah, obviously, why would you need 6 individual ones when you're checking this? Why would I check the same information 6 times? But like, what I always understood was the game was to delay. Like the game was make it as painful and slow as possible. And that's the piece I don't understand. Why change the game randomly in February 2024?
Yeah. Dude, like, not getting political, right? No matter who it is, besides who's in there now, I want the next presidential candidate to run on, hey, if I'm elected, I will fire every single head to all the people, to all the places, and appoint people that actually care. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. So Cody brought up a comment from J Mark that says can stuff had to do with congressional ATF stuff. Can you expand on that? Like,
little. So,
well, I wanted to get to J Murph's question real quick because I think his meds are kicking in. So let's.
Good.
What's his question?
That was his question.
Oh, that was his question. So, there was I don't know this, right? I'm just putting everything together. There was all that stuff where the budget got cut on the ATF. They did cut ATF's budget, I think, by 10%, but it said that it cannot affect the processes for the people. So, yeah, your budget got cut 10%, but you can't just not approve application because of it, type thing. So maybe that's what he's referring to with congressional, but Congress control the purse for them. So
Cody, go to the Zach one first, and then go actually do the Croak one above that because it's a gem. It's a total gem. Croak says all the people on brace-related dog execution squads have nothing to do with the injunctions, so they moved them to can approvals. So that's one theory. Like, it's a good one. Zach Fett said someone in Congress started asking the ATF questions about why the crap it was taking so long. Coincidentally, their budget was up for approval. So yeah, that is interesting too, to be like, hey, this paper process takes a year. Why did you make the digital process also take a year? And Jamer responding to my answer, it says ATF getting microscoping Congress and lawsuits speeding up the process showed they're actually working stuff. They're actually working in stuff regarding getting more funding. So
I just can't wait. The more that get out there, the more common use it is.
Mm-hmm.
But if not like our elected official care, because I'm in a state to outline assault weapon, even though they're in common use.
Yeah. Hey, so yeah, Jawa kind of saying something. Go down one to the Armsman. I don't think he's been here before. I don't know if I've talked to him before. So welcome if you haven't been here, Jawa. Yeah, I don't think you come to our live chat before, so welcome. But he's Armsman said had to do with regulation and them being defunded, so it's kind of the same thing as everybody else. One of the issues with them taking too long to approve, etc., which makes sense and something. It's just interesting that we all complained about that for forever, and all of a sudden their budget is up for approval. Now they care. Yeah, it's like okay,
they don't care.
No. It affected them on a personal level and affected the way they operate. So now they needed to actually find a process that works. And I'm sure all they did was just make batch approval. Like, if you think about it from a grand scheme, just make batch approvals, lump them together. So you're doing 12 approvals in one, instead of doing each of them individually. And you're going to look like you've done a million more than you've done the same workload. You've verified the same files for the same people, but you've now done it. You've done 6 approvals now instead of 1, but you really didn't do any extra work. So I'm sure that's what they did. Yeah, Jamer says 12 months to days is a wild change. And it just shows you that the process, like if that's how fast it can move, it shows you that the process is artificial. Like it's not really that long.
No,
It's just
it's not a person doing it.
mm-mm.
It's going through the system, and this person, name, social, gets ran through the database, nothing come up, then that person approved, but they're just letting them sit.
Yeah, and so the Armsman said, "Thank you, gents. I usually just listen in. Only commented once or twice. So hey, appreciate it though. Thanks for coming and listening in and joining
Welcome. Thanks
in."
for the comment.
And Joe, I've always thought too. It seemed like when I applied on both my times that it was time gated. Like certain things would happen all because I did 2 cans almost the same time, and it's like okay, they would wait exactly this number of days. Okay, you'd move to this step. Okay, you'd go exactly this number of days, and then you move this step. It just happened to be those numbers were like 4 months. So they sit you nothing.
Yeah, I try to stay out of them because I'll go full. What are you gonna call me?
Sovereign citizen.
Yeah, I'll go full sovereign citizen on this, dude. Because I'm a constitutionalist and I believe a right delayed and a right denied. So yeah, I'm glad they stepped up their game, but.
And 076 Liberty has a good point. And we say this all the time. It's hard to find suppressors right now. If they keep it up, there will be even a stronger argument for common use. And that's what Joe says all the time. He's like, hey, like you let the cat out of the bag, and all of a sudden common use, and you're just gonna be back in. You're gonna have cans everywhere, which is whatever.
Yeah, it's dude. The Pandora box has kind of been opened, and they are trying desperately to reclose it, and I don't think they're going to be able to. It takes a long time, but I'm hoping within the next 10 years they're like, you go if you're not one of the prohibited persons, you're able to buy whatever you want off the shelf and take it home that day. The way it should be.
Yeah. I don't know. I think there's a lot of people too, the more I talk to them, don't realize that suppressors aren't movie quiet, right? Like I say to them like, hey, it takes the sound down from a jet engine to a jackhammer. When was the last time you didn't hear a jackhammer? Like, oh, I'm obviously gonna hear that. Like, yeah, then like it's just making it safer to hear. It's more like it's like saying your earmuffs are illegal. If I put my earmuffs on my ears, it's legal. If I put my earmuffs on the front of the rifle, it's not legal. Does that make sense to anybody? Like, it's like why would that make sense?
Or let's get even more stupid about this, right? What's the decibel level of a 22 compared to a 30-06? So is a 22 illegal because quieter than a 30-06 just because there's less powder?
Yeah. And if you could add less powder, and that go a totally different route. If you could add less, like do subsonics,
and then you get really dumb, and you say, okay, they're technology now for air rifle, dude. You can hunt deer with an air rifle, right?
Fully good. They're totally good.
They are almost completely silent, but it's not even considered a firearm, and you can go and buy it without doing a background check completely. Like this is how dumb it is. Sorry, I'll go on a tangent.
No, J Murph just made a comment that says my wife loves the jackhammer. So we weren't trying to take you off the tangent. Like everyone else took us on a tangent. No, and you bring up a good point. So it's like, hey, if a silencer, if changing the decibel range makes it an NFA item, are subsonics an NFA item? Right? Because they're also reducing the sound
quieter
around.
They're quieter.
Yeah.
So when I go out with my 17, right? 17 just loud enough where you have to wear hearing protection. Compared to, we'll say, a 30-06 with a suppressor on it. The 22 without, or the 17 unsuppressed are probably still quieter. I don't know this, but probably still quieter than a 30-06 suppressed.
Well, and 076,
what's the difference?
076 was saying, my 300 blackout with subs is close to movie quiet. And I'll agree with you. I think the only time like a silencer is really, really impressive is sub 300 blackout or 22. Like that's what I'm
Yeah,
like.
anything subsonic, right? And if you take the action out of it, it quiets it down even more.
Yeah.
So
So
do a 300 blackout subsonic bolt action.
yeah.
Like you want a quiet gun, that'd be a quiet gun. But again, I would revert back to my previous statement that I could do the same thing with an air rifle and not even have to. It's not a firearm. I could ship it right directly to my house.
And some of the things I don't get too is, I'll go off on a little bit. So like the short barreled rifle and the whole pistol brace thing really confuses me a lot more now that we have things like the Sig Spear or the BRN 180 or like piston uppers or like foldable stocks, right? So and maybe you can direct me here, but I don't understand
Mm-hmm.
why SBRs are a thing now when
Okay,
you have
I
a
will
billion
tell you.
rifles with stocks that fold over and everything else.
So here's what they wanted to do. They wanted to ban pistols also.
Right.
So, but they were afraid, hey, if we ban pistol, then people are just going to make smaller rifles, right? So we have to come out with a law about smaller rifles. So because it was the least intrusive, that's what they passed first, and they actually got it passed. And then once they came out and said, okay, now we're going to ban pistol, people were like, no, that's unconstitutional. Everybody will freak out. So they never went forward with it, but they had already banned short barrel rifles. Does that make sense?
It does, but like
So
now it doesn't make
the
sense.
the grid work, yeah, but now, dude, now they're not gonna they have their finger in it and they're not gonna release it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying is it's considered common use. So the only forgive me, I don't know all the laws and stuff and all the ruling, but it was regarding stun guns actually. It was regarding stun gun and the law, I think I don't even know which ruling it was. But the courts came out and said that there were 100,000 in circulation, and that constituted common use.
Mm.
That's the only like case
What?
law that we have to go by.
And Croak
So
was just saying how they approved 500,000 cans last year.
exactly, dude. Exactly. So, but they need to find the nexus to get this in front of the Supreme Court, right? And in order to do that, you have to show that you've been damaged, right? So somebody's gonna have to take one for the team on this one.
Mm.
You have to have standing,
Right.
right? And that's the whole thing. Like Texas, they tried to sue the government, tried to sue the ATF and the national government because the whole interstate commerce thing, and that was the final outcome that the state didn't have standing, right? So in order to have standing, you're gonna have to make your own suppressor, okay? Probably apply for one and be denied because they're going to come back and say, well, you could have applied for it. But you're going to have to, somebody's going to have to take one on the chin.
Mm. Yeah.
That's what I'm
Get
hoping
charged.
the whole, this is not a machine gun part.
Mm.
I was hoping that would go that way, but it didn't.
Yeah. Croak said, close Joe, they just got the pistol ban yoinked from the NFA bill, but missed the SBR, SBS loophole avoidance section.
Right.
So, yeah. Zachary Fett has an interesting one.
Thanks,
Says,
Croak.
he goes, I assume folding stocks are legal as long as you don't fire it in the folded position. So this
No,
is
you can fire it in the folding position, but if there's a stock on it, the barrel better be 16 inches.
But that's where this is the part I don't get. Like in the 80s or maybe in the 90s, this made more sense. But now we have a whole lot of like SIG uppers, or there's that what's that horrible folding device that adds like a pound to your rifle? I forget the name of it. It's like $250. It's stupid.
Yeah, they're like 5 companies.
It's
But
stupid. But anyway,
for
there's
the
a new
AR,
one. Not Fold AR. Maybe it is. But either way,
no,
there's
for the AR, what I'm
yeah,
saying.
for the AR. The one we want,
Yeah.
Law Tactical. The Law Tactical one. So
Yeah.
they make a new BCG, which instead of being a full piece of metal, it's actually spring loaded. So it basically becomes almost a piston system, not quite, but the BCG actually folds in on itself and doesn't reciprocate into the buffer tube. So it changes the operation completely. It makes it not really reliable. It causes all kinds of other problems. Either way,
Yeah, I like where they're going.
Yeah,
Keep
either way,
developing it.
you can it doesn't need a buffer system at all. You could take you could throw the buffer into the wind. It doesn't matter, but you could
Right.
fold it also, fire multiple rounds, unfold it just like you would any sort of piston system. So there's not like someone can say like, hey, you can't do that, because I could do the exact same thing with a BRN 180. Just close it and just
Right,
fire it.
but you're going the opposite way. When you fold a stock over, that's non-shoulderable, right? So you're actually helping the cause. Does that make sense?
Yeah, in a
Like,
weird way. But I don't
yeah,
get
I
why
mean,
the law
because
exists.
it has a stock on it, it has to be 16 inches, right? But you're taking the stock away. So if you were to take that completely off, I mean, if not even considered a rifle anymore, because definition of rifle, it was designed to be fired from the shoulder.
Yeah. And I
So
guess
even with a 20-inch barrel, it's still considered a pistol.
like, I just don't understand the law. I don't understand the original premise. Like, I get it. Like, we're trying to keep, like, what you're saying, like pistol. They were trying to ban pistols, and then
They're
it's
trying to
very,
outlaw everything.
yeah, right. But now, now it's like, okay, what does it exist for besides the remnants of old stuff? Like, is it because you think, keep people from
No, yeah,
concealing stuff? Like, it's just remnants of an old law that doesn't make sense. Like, okay, well
right.
then,
But
perfect.
you're talking to people that stood up in front of Congress saying that a pistol brace increased the rate of fire on a firearm. Like that's what we're dealing with, dude. And like
Yeah, and then
they're never gonna give inches back. You know what I mean? Every inch that we gain, we're gonna have to fight for.
it
And
just
that's the deal of it. If you were to go to anybody that sit on Congress, our elected representatives, and you were to say, hey, why is this a thing? Why does this even exist when I can just carry a pistol?
yeah.
Their heads are going to explode. And they're going to be like, so weapons are bad. It's like that. What's that guy, Cody? You know him, where he laid out all the guns, like which gun should be banned, and they're like that one with the AR, but yet they're like an M1
Yeah.
Grand sitting there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like which ammo should be banned, and they point to the 30-06 and 308, and they're like, so this one okay, the 5.56, and they're like, yeah, that one's fine. Well, this one go in this gun.
Well,
Like
and like,
it's because people making the law have no effing clue what they are talking about, and all they want is the eradication of firearms.
yeah, and yeah, Croak says, remember, the government never gives up power voluntarily. And I'm gonna pick on my brother a little bit. I had to do some education with him. Like, we were talking, I think we were talking the channel and talking firearms, and he was just like, I just don't believe we should have assault weapons. And I'm like, okay, I don't like that term is is an uneducated term. Not to say it's a dumb term, because I'm talking to my brother. I love my brother. I was like, that's just uneducated. Like, what's an assault? I don't know what an assault weapon is. And he's like, oh, like a M16 with the stock and everything. Like, oh, M16, I agree with you. We shouldn't have full auto. Like, is that what you're talking about? He's like, no, like even semi-auto. I'm like, okay. So I showed him like a 30-06 hunting rifle. I was like, so this is okay? He's like, yeah. I was like, dude, that will obliterate you. Like,
Yeah,
that's
that
super
will
bad.
pop your head.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't want to have any part of that. So then I showed him like a California compliant rifle, right? So I'm like, all right, this is not an assault rifle. Is this a good concession to you? He's like, no, that doesn't make any sense. I go, I know. That is exactly like, but this is what they want. Look, now you can't grip it. You're like, it was one of the weaseled around stocks that like came out. It wasn't actually through the buffer tube. I was like, it came from the grip and everything. So it's all legal. I'm like, is this what you're talking about? He's like, no, like this is all farcical nonsense. I'm like, welcome to the party, brother. Like, this
yeah,
doesn't make any sense. Like, we're not talking in logical ways at all. So even he understood then. He's like, okay, I can see doing it smart, but this isn't smart at all. This is just kooky nonsense. I'm like, okay, good.
right.
Welcome, brother. Like, cool.
Yeah,
He's like, are you going to teach me how to shoot guns one day? Like, yeah, absolutely. Well,
you better go buy one before you
Yeah.
can anymore.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Croak was saying the NFA was driven by the prohibition.
Yeah,
Oh.
that and people running around with Tommy guns shooting up
Yeah.
cop cars. All bad things. But
And okay, and we're gonna get me out here. We're gonna get on my soapbox here. There shouldn't be laws that become less powerful the more you train, right? So hear me out. If a normal person, like, oh, you can't have an automatic weapon because they're dangerous. Like, okay, so if I just train a bunch more, now I can almost shoot as fast as automatic, and the law becomes less powerful the more you train. It doesn't make any sense.
yeah,
Like,
okay, so without going full sovereign citizen.
Are you just trying to avoid it this week? You don't want
Yeah, dude, I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to. The minute that your government says that it's illegal to train in groups, should tell you everything you need to know. Right?
Yeah.
Like when if the last time, so okay, they pull the wool over people's eyes. Oh, we had that one person in Vegas shooting out of a window. Yep, very bad. I agree. We had that one person in Denver shooting up a theater. Very bad. I agree. When have you ever seen, a group of 10 or 20 guys running military type tactics and taking over something? Like what is the government protecting us from by saying that we can't train in groups? What are they protecting us
I didn't
from?
understand that we were told we couldn't.
Yeah, trying to be pushed and passed.
Oh,
Militias.
So I would think like the classes, even I would say a class like me and Cody took, how to shoot long range. I mean,
you're not allowed to do that.
There was 4 to 6 of us with spotters, learning to spot, learning to shoot, learning to run a team. That would
Not allowed to do that.
100%
Any
fall.
type of militia-based training, they're trying to push to eradicate.
Militia-based training is like, if me and you go
No,
shoot
they
Nerf.
can't. I didn't read this, right? I didn't read this, so I could be completely wrong.
No,
but
I think you're right.
what it seemed like to me when any type of firearm training in groups of 4 or more, it might have even been 3 or more. But that's the whole thing, right? And that's their argument of like, well, this only applies to the militia. Some people are like, all right, well, let's make our own militia and start training. Oh, let's make that illegal. Like, all right, dude.
Yeah. I just say, whatever. And we just run 2-man teams then. Yeah, and J-Murph says you can just change everything.
Or we run 10-man team and say tough.
J-Murph says you can change everything to competition and just do whatever you want. Like, oh, we're not running militia stuff. We're having a competition. It's just a team competition.
This isn't training. That competition.
Oh, he goes USPCA the militia. Like, we're not a militia. We're competitors. Like, but you're competing as a team. Like, yes, against very specific bad guys.
Yeah.
All right, Cody.
So we got 3 minutes.
We've got to wrap. Okay, let's talk about what I got this week. This is a very interesting one for me, Joe, because I think we chatted about this a while ago, and we finally got around to actually shooting it. You and I talked about it a bunch, but I finally got to do the video for the Bull Tomahawk, which is interesting because I don't shoot Glocks. So it was kind of interesting to do a Gucci Glock for $750 and how it rides, I think, with some of the 2011s. Like if you're dead set on a Glock and why wouldn't you get that? And kind of that was my question in the video. Like, is this comparative to a 2011? Is this comparative to a Gucci Glock? Is this $2,000 cheaper than a Gucci Glock? 'Cause I don't understand why those are so expensive. I don't get that at all.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. 2011s maybe I sort of get. I don't really exactly, but
I mean, that's like people souping up Volkswagen bugs. I don't understand that either, but have at it.
Yeah, these people are weird. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. I have the Tomahawk video. Cody, are you still coming with me on the 12th?
Yeah, I plan on
Saturday. Yeah, so not too long into the future, me, Cody, we got a couple buddies of mine who are gonna come join us for some shooting. Dan, who shot the PLXC video with me, and we're gonna be testing out the IDBI Zion versus the Criterion barrel. So that's gonna be fun. So we got a bunch of cool stuff, some night vision stuff, just all kinds of craziness. So make sure to hit us up on Discord if you need anything, Instagram, wherever. Make sure you got our socials. We're always around.
Our socials? Make sure you have my social security number.
Socials, not social security, like social, like Instagram. I'm not gonna link them all. You guys, if you don't know where I'm at, it's probably a good thing.
Your socials out there, Joe.
Yeah, I know.
Pizza Hut has your social.
Yeah,
probably.
You get paid every month by the government. It's out there.
Yeah. They request taxes.
Oh, I do the bottom one from Croak. He totally AI'd this. Croak says Multi Arms International Lifestyle Invitational Target Integration Association Militia. We should have that. Like maybe
Uh,
how do I screenshot this? I'm gonna screenshot that. How do I put this on a shirt? Maybe I make that. He goes, I did not AI it, by the way. He goes, I did not.
Is it going to continually wrap around like a spiral around the shirt?
No, do it like down so it like goes each one. Like come join.
So it's going to be a dress.
Come join the militia.
That's funny. All right. Hey, we made it an hour and 30 minutes without melting and burning the house down.
We just
or going to Discord.
Yeah.
100% chat GPT.
So if you guys are new, we appreciate you coming out tonight. Join us next week, next Thursday, 8:30 Central Time. For our OGs, appreciate you guys coming out every week. We love you guys. We enjoyed us. Tell your buddies, tell your friends. If you are new, please consider subscribing. We have a Discord that we put out there. We have the members. I know we had one guy become a member tonight. We appreciate that. But like always, man, stay safe. Keep your head up. Stay out of trouble. We'll see you next week.